just another day on slap battles. Let's see. Well, yes, we all have our differences and downsides in slap battles, but the main question is, what do we do? Well, in slap battles, you can do a couple of things. One being slap people, of course, it's the game name. The other thing you can do is probably one of the most weird things of slap battles. Well, instead of just like slapping people, you could actually have lots of fun on this game. Especially considering the fact that you can get loads of slaps for just doing absolutely nothing. Now you might wonder, what makes slap battles actually annoying? Like if someone has a bad glove, maybe that. The main thing with slap battles is not to just slap people. You could also grind something called a mastery, which is just something a glove has to entertain you. And well, when one of these is given, yeah, you get it. For example, you can go into your inventory category and find every single glove you would like to find. Whether it's paid gloves, badge gloves, or slap gloves. If you're looking for a different glove, like spin, it's all the way up there. But the main differences in slap battles are not the actual game. It's not the actual game itself. It's more of a, if I don't enjoy it, I hate it. If I enjoy it, I love it. Some people don't like slap battles because of its repetitivity. Usually, there are no other updates like a boss fight. Normally there's just updates like, for example, like a new glove or a match. And yes, I'm not gonna disagree. These can be very repetitive and actually considered bad updates. However, there is not lots of bad updates in slap battles. Some updates being like the evil Barzo boss fight, which was the slap battles 3 billion visits boss fight. It was considered one of the best updates of all time in slap battles, especially considering the fact that they took inspiration from the guide boss fight and making sure that you can actually making sure it's very balanced. Now, still, some people don't like it, which is obviously gonna happen. If you have a $1 million game, someone's not gonna like the game. But something that can also make slap battles annoying are the one-shot gloves, like overkill, the flex, and just plain other gloves. Some gloves absolutely suck. Some gloves are absolutely amazing. Now this makes slap battles some updates are good, some updates are bad. Obviously, not all gloves are gonna suck, obviously. You have the good ones. For example, like default, extended, and possibly halogen. But the thing is, slap battles isn't really designed for better gaming. Some people actually say Tencel is purposely unbalancing and making these gloves super unfair. Which I'm not any state to agree with these opinions. I'm just there to talk to you about it. Now, some of these things, however, can be very annoying, of course. I mean, it's a slap. But the main thing is, you should probably be grateful. After all, I'm recording this on the 5-year anniversary of slap battles, except 2 days after. There are many gloves you can use, for example, like being Zahando. Well, obviously these aren't the best gloves, and the game was created literally in 2021. Some of these gloves are actually really cool. For example, like Duo. Duo used to be actually a very good glove, because it doubled your slap count. Not really doubled your slap count, but it more so did something. It more so multiplied it. Now, what this means is that however much slaps you get per slap, that's how much slaps you get. For example, if you get 9 slaps, the dual glove multiplies that. The dual glove multiplies it. So, in 9 times 2 equals 18. So you'll get 18 slaps. Which is just ridiculous, because on average you'll be able to get 1,000 slaps about every 5 minutes. More so crazy than not crazy. As for Tensei himself, he is a pretty good game developer. But one of the best things in slap battles are slap tournaments. You can get slapped by winning these tournaments. From 100 to 200 slaps. 200 slaps normally comes in when the player count has reached 14. Now, obviously, sometimes things will be slow. And then you'll be waiting 70 years for the next boss fight to come. But boss fights are not the only thing in this game, as probably usual. So, yeah. But what about my own opinion on slap battle? I overall think it's a really fun and balanced game when there are no overkills. And what makes the game so fun is that it can be challenging. It is overall very challenging and fun. And if you are bored of the game, just grind some masteries. Some masteries absolutely suck, but some masteries are absolutely amazing when it comes to slapping. For example, like Obby Mastery. Some masteries are very time-consuming, like the Obby Mastery. Specifically the quest that forces you to kill 500 players with your kill rate. Which is a little bit overkill if you ask me, but overall, Mastery is really good, and, well, I've seen people use it. Here are some tips and tricks for slap battles. If you've seen, some people say that to fight an unfair glove, you must use an unfair glove, which is honestly ridiculous. Don't do that. Instead, either leave the server or go to no one-shots. It's pretty kind of easy for us. Kind of easy sometimes, but usually it's not. Because you always want to you usually really want to kill the overkill as like an revenge attack. But if it's really the most keen idea, you can definitely get something out of it. And if you're good, you can make a player rage quit. Ah! Got him! Ah! As for slapping itself goes, yeah, you're just slapping. Now I know this may not be the best idea, but yeah, it's gonna help. It's gonna help. Okay. And well, yeah, slap battles is really just a game to have fun and to make other players. But I wouldn't really consider slap battles the best game either. I definitely wouldn't consider it the worst game. If you go to my main account, you'll see it's all my favorites. Ah! God! Which is, in its way, exactly why. But that is probably one of the best games I know. Now I can't really give a beast. Well, I can, but I'm not gonna be that guy that just slaps. There are also OP gloves like God's Hand, which literally allow you to kill players. And yes, God's Hand is a one-shot. It used to actually cost 1,000 slaps according to official slap battles. And although Rob's hitboxes are like 2,000, you have to complete a 45-minute boss fight. So I don't believe it but when I'm up against one, it sucks. And yes, while slap battles is not the best game, it's probably really entertaining. I do have a love-hate relationship with slap battles, however. A couple things I love about the game is that it's usually fair and doesn't have any stupid plot tactics to it. And well, unless you're up against an overkill, which I play for, then you're not necessarily good. When you are cooked, however, is when 10 subs wins the game and decides to use